welcome to the Nth Degree, where we talk about the latest trends, technologies, and innovations that are happening across the health and media spaces. I'm Amanda Preto, and I'm here today with two faces you will recognize, our familiars, Oleg Korenfeld and Jose Ferreira. We're here to talk about customer centricity. If you attended the Agility event in September in Philadelphia, you were one of the first to hear the announcement of CMI Media Group's automated marketing orchestration technology. Today, we're going to tell you more about it, so let's get started. Hi, Oleg. Hi, Jose.
Hello.
Hello.
So let's just start by defining what is AMO. Oleg, how about you go first?
Right. I have to take a bit of a step back and describe the overall technology vision that we've had at CMI and Compass for the last couple of years. And the visions have always been to bring together every stage of planning and buying media process into one consistent solution. So everything from insights to planning to activation to measurement, all interoperable, all SaaS-enabled solution that allows anybody, whether it's a CMI employee, whether it's our client, to log into our systems and see the progress of their work. Within that framework, we've designed this omni-channel opportunity that we're very happy to talk about today.
This is kind of like the next generation of the way that CMI has been thinking about hyper-personalization and bringing it to the marketplace and making it scalable for our clients. So the bread and butter of the operating system is the ability to understand an audience, take that disparate audience at an ID level, activate it across omni-channel, so every single channel that a healthcare professional or a consumer is going to interact with, and then measuring that at scale and with speed. AMO essentially just speeds up that process so that we are developing sequence of messages that a customer is going to be exposed to. Think of it like a story, and there's different chapters in a story that a customer will see. They move through that story at different speeds based off of different data signals. This solves, to Oleg's point, what has been a large challenge within the industry of being able to orchestrate paid media with significant scale. In AMO, we've partnered with over 30 different supplier organizations, data partnerships as well, that augment and help us build this capability so that a client could log into the application, configure a sequence of messages for a set of high writers, dabblers, whatever the segment may be, and then be able to completely execute that omni-channel campaign automatically versus what we did in the past, maybe 5-10 years ago. A lot of that process would be manual. We'd be making subjective decisions about the next message. Now we're in a world where the application is making those next best decision on the fly every single day, and we are basically optimizing the customer's experience every single day as well.
That's absolutely incredible. So, an omni-channel approach is something I've been hearing us talk about across the industry, and especially within your team and at CMI for years. So, what would you say is the most exciting? What is the nuance now with this AMO?
Well, I think there's a couple of things to address here. So I can start with the approach to access, right? So I mentioned that this platform is fully SaaS enabled, which means software as a service. This means this platform is web based, and anybody, whether it's CMI or any one of our clients, can log into the system and do the work. Now, that does not mean that the clients are now left to manage it on their own. We are here to support them. So the platform was built to be managed service and self service based on how the clients would like to engage with.
The historical challenge, and some of this still exists today, I think we've solved for most of it with AMO, is the ability to activate on a one-to-one level on a daily basis across a disparate set of media opportunities. That's number one. That's what AMO has been designed to do, and that's what it does. That leverages that data on a regular basis to make decisions. The second piece of that is being able to collect all of that ULD or PLD, however you want to define it, basically ID level information based off of the activations that I've done with those disparate media partners. Having that information flow in a standard way at a regular cadence enables our application to make those decisions and have our clients be smarter, optimize more frequently against the audiences that they are intending to serve. None of this has been possible until we've gotten to this place where that connectivity to media supply, where we are sending signal data to them on a daily or weekly basis, and then the flow of response data is also falling at that same cadence, so that the system can do a lot of the processing and deciding of what happens next. So this is a major milestone for the industry. And I don't want to undersell kind of how valuable it is, because it's taken us a long time to get to this place where omni-channel for paid media is scalable, and we have the industry's only example of a turnkey solution that can do this at scale. Which, if you've been to any pharma conference in the last 5 years, this has been the hot topic there. And now we have a fully SaaS-enabled solution that basically solves a problem that everybody's been talking about for 5 years. That's the magnitude of what we're talking about.
I would also add that this solution is built to be complementary piece of the overall marketer's omni-channel strategy, and that addresses specifically paid media, because there's a lot of other elements to omni-channel strategy which we understand and appreciate, and we've built this thing to be complementary and enabled to be part of a broader omni-channel strategy that any marketer would have.
It's amazing and so exciting. So then, as we keep going, how has CMI Media Group been able to stay ahead of the curve? Where are we thinking, and where should our clients be thinking?
It's a great question. So I think what we're talking about today is mostly about HCP in the context of AMO. And as I was saying, it's very much kind of the leading edge of what's possible in an omni-channel orchestration capability today. But we're not stopping there. So soon after, like this quarter, we are launching the rep version of that. So the ability for a sales rep in the field to use this application to make decisions about the kinds of media that should be targeted to an HCP. So rep is out there, they're about to see Jane Doe, they can go into the application and say, let me launch some efficacy messaging or safety messaging or mechanism of action messaging, whatever they deem appropriate for that HCP in the moment, or as a follow-up to a sales call that they've had, so that there is creating greater integration between the sales rep in the field and the personalized media that is being targeted to that HCP. That's number one. The second piece of this is that an important part of omnichannel is the confluence of the healthcare professional and the consumer. So the consumer hyper-personalized AMO version of this will be launching in Q1 of 2025. So that opens up another world of possibility where now we're not only targeting the healthcare professional, we're not only having the rep in the field also have input into that mix, but then finally, that third part of that easel is the consumer media that's in the market as well, is also leveraging this kind of storytelling narrative omni-channel technology as well.
So it sounds like the future of customer centricity is here, right? I probably stole that line from both of you at the Agility event, but this is really very exciting for our clients and healthcare brands to be thinking about. And I think we have one more treat for our listeners and our viewers. Coming in December, Jose and Oleg will be offering a complimentary demo of the AMO tool. So stay tuned for more communication from CMI Media Group around that, and be sure to sign up. Thank you both so much for such an interesting and exciting future forward conversation today. And thank you all for joining the Nth Degree.